Hey guys, me taking to 1945 here. I'm recording this right after I do my top 7-ish on the code song video. And today I'm reviewing Race to the Sodor Cup. So basically the movie starts out with Thomas almost crashing into Percy at Napert, and then they all leave to go to the docks, and that's when the first song happens, When I Go Fast. That, like I said in my video, is one of my favorite songs in the entire reboot. If you want to know more about it, why, just go watch the video. And as well as the song itself. Let's see. And after that, they make it to the docks. So once they make it to the docks, we get introduced to the international engines. Technically, we get 4 newbies and 1 returning character from season 24 of the original show, Kenji, who is, honestly, I don't really like Kenji's voice in the reboot. He just seems way too, energetic for me. He sounds, for me, Kenji is like a, it's kind of hard to say, because, Kenji's more like to me, he's more like a, of course he's sort of like a father figure, but he's like a youngster as well, like a teenager. So it confuses me when he's, honestly I can see him actually being in between both of them, like James's size, even though James is on the same size as Gordon. But I can see him having the voice of having James's voice. Anyway, and then there's Riff and Jiff, who I actually really like, and I was actually sad that they didn't use them more in the movie. But that actually leads into another point, which I will say for the end of this, which will be the mini-series that they just finished making on this channel. And so we also get introduced. We're introduced to Bulstrode, of all characters. Yeah, Bulstrode returned after 1995 or something. Season 4-ish, with special attraction. Yeah, and his voice, I love it. He's actually one of my top 3 favorite voices in the entire show. Alongside Gordon's, the Troublesome Trucks, Cranky, Percy, believe it or not, and James. Those are my favorite voices of all the entire show. And so, let me think. Basically, after we introduce Diesel, goes off. We see Diesel for the first time in the entire movie, and he is basically a huge fanboy from now on. He's literally painted in Verona and Federico's colors. Hence why they also made a Trackmaster. I hate those cars. Actually, not Trackmaster, a motorized 3-pack. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna pause for a second. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, after we see Diesel go fanboy mode, we learn that basically Verona and Federico are the villains, and they have a very high opinion of themselves. Oh my god. And so basically, they are complete jerks to Kana. And apparently in this reboot, Canish, I don't know how to say it. So I guess for this version's canon, the island has apparently, according to this movie and the Biggest Adventure Club, we know that Sodor is at least Gordon has at least been on Sodor for 40 years. Meaning that basically, almost if we line this up with the Railway Series canon, this would have taken place probably in the 1980s or 60s or 70s. I don't know, 60s to 80s, somewhere between that there. And so, anyways, because you think they said it's the 27th annual Sodor Cup, meaning Cup's been on Sodor for like 27 years, obviously. And earlier in the Big Adventure Club, he claims that the water tower they were breaking down during the scene had been standing there for over 40 years, and he must have known this, because obviously he must have obviously been there for the water tower going up. And so they it shows that the reboot canon has already its own like history in it. I'll start making the video. Anyways, back to the review. So after we leave the docks, Thomas, Kana, actually just all the cast basically, main cast, excluding Diesel, because he's a little turd and a brat. I'm not seeing the reboot, and so basically he goes with Frono and Federico, basically just fanboy them, and Kenji makes Thomas the crew leader. After that, he goes and while Percy, Nia, Kana, and Kenji are tracing the race course, Kana zooms past Hiro, who was also seen to have returned. I don't really like Hiro in the reboot. Yes, his song in the movie is great, but he doesn't seem like the kind of character for the show. Honestly, I could more see like this role being like replaced with like Connor and Caitlin, because of how much and how well good they are at racing in the show. Hiro never really has ever raced, other than like helping Hiro, but that was just because Thomas was like almost about to like end the entire railway's life. Or really ended up almost like destroying Hiro completely again. Anyways, so let's see, who was I? Watch it. Hiro though in the movie, he works for me somewhat. By somewhat I mean like his voice actor is obviously great because it's Hiro. He always had great voice actors. And his song, but the only problem with me is that, like I said earlier, he doesn't work in the movie, just because of because of the way he is. Like he's a good trainer, but not for racing. Like I said, also again, Connor and Caitlin work better with them, or heck, even Gordon, or even bring back Spencer for it. Spencer would work perfectly with this. I mean, like, Spencer and Kenji having Spencer as his old trainer, that would have worked perfectly. And anyways, so basically what happens is that, you know what? I have a better idea. Let me show you guys it. Hopefully Mattel doesn't copyright me. Now, I'll just have the movie playing in the background so it can help me, because I haven't watched a movie in a few weeks. Okay, where is it? There it is. No, I want the movie. There it is. Resume playing. Alright, time to rewind a ton, because that's I left off, of course, the song. Obviously, I won't be able to show any of the footage because of copyright. We all know how Mattel is, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, guys, this is so dull. I'm just tired. Oh, that's right. So okay, so Where did I leave off? Oh, that's right. So, I forgot. Again. Okay, here we go. I got to it finally. So, after they visit Hero, let's see. They make it to the harbor, and there is, believe it or not, a classic series reference from Percy Takes a Plunge. And I love that, because so that they at least have some respect, for, in my opinion, for the show. And then they go to like a three-way switch, and they go along the long way to get to the farm. Make it to the farm. Then they have like an insane chasing like thing in like the mines. Then they go up to basically what I like to call Gordon's Tale 2.0, Cannonball Curve. Connor races down way too fast, and Kenji, well, he tries to help her, but ends up damaging his fender somehow. Meanwhile, there's basically one of my favorite parts of the entire movie, which is Carly and Candy. Carly and Sandy's like duo scene in the beginning, with Sandy just messing around in the scrap. Sandy's just so adorable in the reboot. And then when Carly notices that Kenji's here, she goes fangirl mode. That's like Diesel did.
Sandy, this is Kenji. The Kenji? Carly, come over here. You'll never believe how... Kenji? In our maintenance yard. Ah, this place is such a mess.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but like Carly literally like knows that the maintenance yard is a mess. Anyways, so then Sandy gets repairing on Kenji, and then Verona and Frederico arrive, which then makes Thomas mad, and Diesel and Verona and Frederico obviously ask who kind of will even be convenient, and then they say Thomas, and he's officially learned, and obviously, of course, Thomas is like super shocked. And then Hero like comes out of the mist or steam, and Hero's training song happens. Somehow they get distracted by a skunk. Let's see, he goes up the hill. And then they pretend like they basically like sort of like redo the entire course again, but with Nia and Percy as like their cargo. But then halfway through, Riff and Jeff pass through, and they said, "Let's take it easy," and that somehow makes Connor furious that they're just not practicing. And then Verona and Frederico come out of nowhere again, and just like challenge her to a race down Cannonball Curve. And then Diesel, of course, obviously just goes insane as usual. And then, even though Hero says that she shouldn't do it and wait, Kana accepts it, and that causes her to crash while going down it. Then, after some encouragement from Thomas, they make it to the race, and then literally one of my opinion, the best scene from the entire movie happens when the race begins. Like just the way he does it, Stromhead does it. And honestly, like, seeing any character move on their own has always been weird to me. And so, the first event, Percy and Nia are waiting on a mountain, watching. Somehow getting there before Thomas and Kana did. Or any of the racers. But then they notice, but as Riff and Jeff and Frederico pass by James in a troublesome truck, who's somehow way too far behind with the coupler. See, the truck spills packages somehow all over the remaining tracks. And Percy has to face his fear of heights to try and get up the mountain to stop them. Which luckily they do in time. And then they deliver the sailboat. And while they deliver the truck of hay to the farm, they go across the rickety bridge. Then they go into the mines. And whilst doing so, Kana's headlight breaks. But then they notice Riff and Jeff's trap bridge somehow broke. I don't know how. Honestly, I think what happened was that Verona and Frederico like sabotaged them. That's my guess. Because obviously they were in the front, and they had to see what had happened. They deliver the light bulb, the oversized light bulb. They pick up the American boxcar full of ice cream, and then Verona and Frederico hijack the I think it's called the Quick Draw Bridge, like the Victortown Bridge, sort of. It was in like that one track master set. Diesel notices it and alerts the others, and they all band together to try to stop him. But since they couldn't stop in time, Thomas sees Bulstrode coming underneath the bridge. He jumps the rails and jumps over, and Bulstrode is just hilarious in that scene just because of, like, hang on.
Thomas, what are you doing? Hold on! It's not coming through!
Wait, what?
Thank you!
You're welcome.
I really like that scene just because of Bulstrode's reactions. Like, it's basically anyone else who was basically watching the movie at the time is her reaction. And then somehow Stromhead's like iPad goes out, and he can't check on the racers. And obviously the crowd's going like they're all furious. Let's see. And then somehow out of nowhere, the iPad turned back on while they're going up the mountain to Cannonball Curve. Then Thompson kind of pull a trick on them instead, and race up to them right before the curve, and they brake. So that way, the two of them obviously from the ridge go derail and gets covered in ice cream. And then
I can't believe it! We derailed!
We never derail.
You two okay?
We're fine.
Just like you said, I only slow you down. And right when I needed it.
And now that I look at him, I was gonna bring this guy up. Harold returned, but he's like a RC camera thing. Like he got a camera attached to him, so I'm gonna see the race. And then the best song in the entire reboot happens. Look, it's us. Especially with the finale. I'm just gonna play this. I don't care if it copyrights me anymore.
Look at us, we go so fast, we really feel the sea. Look at us, let's make this last, we're living in a dream. I can't believe it, we're really doing this. Look at us, almost there, our wheels are really spinning. Look at us, we're such a pair, we can't believe we're winning. Look at us.
Let me see like a line of almost the entire cast.
Damn it! Thomas and Kana have won the Sodor Cup!
And then we get probably one of the best shots in the entire show, which is like all of them all lined up with each other. And it is just awesome looking. Yeah.
A race well run.
Thank you, thank you.
Although, oh wait, there's James. Obviously, of course, with Edward Henry missing, you can tell. But like, it's just so cool looking, in my opinion. Just seeing all the characters at one shot. And then Hero, and obviously Hero, everyone congratulates them. And then everyone couples up together, and then they zoom off, and the movie ends. Now, I might as well also mention this. The mini-series. So basically, a month ago, after the movie released on Netflix, the official YouTube channel began their own little series. The Sodor Cup Games. Starting with the egg race. Where they partnered up with everyone with another like Sodor Cup character. So like, I think Neil was with Kenji, Percy with Jiff, I think. Diesel with Frederico, Thomas with Verona, etc. And so, actually, I think they did two series, though. Called the Let's Race series. Basically, like, just I'm like doing it. So there's the egg race, the bell race, the flag race, and the obstacle race. With Nia actually winning it all. Not Thomas for once. And then I guess there's also like a toy version of it, too. Like, so there was railroad races, the hay bale race, the hay bale delivery, the relay race, and the Sodor Cup finale. I haven't seen that one yet. And then, like, 4 days ago, they just released the Let's Race series in a compilation. But when you notice the view count for some of these episodes, it's amazing. Like, the egg race has nearly 2 million views. That's not actually an accomplishment. It's literally actually the most viewed video in the entire category. With When I Go Fast with 1 million views. Let's see what else. The Railroad Races Relay Race was 1.3 million. That's insane. Like, that's incredible. People may not like it, but it's out now and we have to deal with it. I just wish other people would actually know this. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this 20-minute video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Meme Tangen, signing out.